First of all, YouTube, if you see this, I am completely in term with the YouTube rules about showing violent things that is part of a video game, and in no way fully promoting this kind of demonic and satanic behaviors. I'm only covering an upcoming game in which my channel is based on. Please don't demonetize this, come on now. Any of you remember Agony, the horror game taking place in hell? I and a lot of other people thought it wasn't really good when it released on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC, but it seemingly did well enough to get a sequel of sorts in the form of Succubus. Its sequel, or rather its prequel, is a completely different game than the first one, and you can now defend yourself against all the different monsters in the world. I can say it is already much better than the first one in the series, with its free prologue that just released on Steam for free. Of course, this video is censored in some parts because of YouTube rules, but I think you can still know what this game is all about. Expanding on the character story from Agony, Succubus casts you as a lustful demon who's rejected the role of queen of the infernal abyss. Unhappy with a life of luxury, she's instead chosen to live in the wilderness, inflicting pain on others and indulging in her primal instincts. But after being captured and tortured, there's only one thing on her mind: revenge. Cue a dark adventure filled with brutal action, hostile environments, and lashings of gore. Succubus continues to go above what people think is okay to show. This is literally the most disgusting and goriest game that I know of, and they're not holding back. In a time where people are getting more and more offended, I'm curious to see how this game will do. You're literally playing an inspired version of hell, which is supposed to be something no one can imagine. Much more disgusting and traumatizing than this. So of course this game doesn't hold back anything. In Succubus, you are the greatest terror in this brutal world. Teach your opponents that standing in your way is the biggest mistake they could make. Become the judge and the executioner and unleash your rage both on the damned souls and the demons that will challenge you. Climb the steep rocks, seduce your opponents, and avoid the traps of this living, pulsating hell. Inflict suffering, mutilate, murder, and free your wrath to regain your rightful rule of the hellish dominion. Gain experience by killing other beings, and then use it to upgrade your basic skills and unlock additional, more powerful and brutal ones. Use your weapons and unique armor to deal with your opponents. Attack enemies with your claws or wield the bone swords, clubs, and other weapons you pick from dead enemies. Let me know what you all think of this game. I think this is not for everyone, but it definitely has a bit of potential.
To touch me, wouldn't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks to Joe Morris, Jigglyboy, and I Am Legend for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll help me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.